Going forward, I'm going to start these videos talking about how grateful I am for the opportunity to do approaches and how exciting it is going to be to talk to new people. Hey guys, Johnny here, starting off day 21 of the 60-day approach challenge. It's hammer time. I've realized over the last few days, I'm always telling myself that I'm tired. I don't want to do these things. I'm very nervous. I just want to stay home. I don't want to actually go out and do any approaches, which is not helping me at all. It's not giving me the right mindset. So every day to start these, rather than saying that kind of stuff, I'm going to reflect on how grateful I am. I grew up in small town Wisconsin. When I got divorced at 34, that's where I was living. And if I was going to get a dating life that I really wanted, it just wasn't going to happen in Wisconsin. It would not have given me the opportunities to practice talking to attractive women. It would have not really had the opportunity to practice going out and just talking to people on the streets. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be in Brisbane, where I can literally just talk to endless people if I wanted, get myself comfortable talking to attractive women. I still get nervous. I grew up very shy and quiet. I definitely did not have an exotic dating life when I was in high school. And then I got married very young, so I didn't have any of that experience in my 20s. So I had to start fresh in my 30s. And then when I was living in Minneapolis, again, I was only able to do maybe one approach a day. So I was not getting that experience to really just feel comfortable and to feel free to be myself. So I am grateful that I get to go out today, talk to some new people, see what happens, build my skill set, get comfortable expressing who I am, flirting with people, just giving myself the best opportunity to become the kind of guy I want to be and have a great dating life. I also want to address a few comments on the last video. There was one guy who commented saying he couldn't imagine doing this many approaches, talking to this many people, and not being in a long-term relationship. And to that, I say, okay, well, if you're still single and you're watching my stuff, go out and talk to as many people as you can. And by the end of the weekend, you'll have a girlfriend and you'll have a long-term relationship. I've been single now for 8 years. I have not put in this much effort into getting the dating life I want. I'm going to go this way. I always talk myself out of doing it. In Boston, I would chicken out during the day and I would rely on alcohol at night. And I would talk to some people, but I would also just let the fear take over and not do what I could. Now, and over the years, I've met some great women, but I'm not I haven't just found a long-term relationship just by talking to two people. It takes hundreds of people to figure out who's actually a good fit for my life. Maybe if you're not looking to, if you're just looking to settle for somebody and just assume that they're good enough, you could probably do that. Me, I'm looking for a very specific kind of woman, one that's going to fit my life. So I have to talk to a lot of people. I'm also doing it to get comfortable talking to women. I'm very nervous around attractive women. Not as much as I used to be because I'm putting in the work to do that. But in the past, I would have been terrified to talk to a hot girl on the street. So that's why I'm doing this now. And it's giving me the opportunity to meet these kind of people. But if you can do 100 approaches and get a long-term girlfriend, then fucking do it. What are you waiting for? This is what works for me. If you have a better solution where you don't have to do many approaches and you should just feel confident being yourself, just reading books or watching YouTube videos, I would love to hear it. I don't want to have to do this stuff if I had the choice. It'd be much more fun for me to play World of Warcraft again and still have a hot girlfriend or do other things rather than having to go out every day to do this. Another point that he made was that the more he believes it, the universe is just going to provide and things are going to happen. Maybe that's true. Maybe you don't have to go do all this stuff. Maybe it all just does work out. I've been going to the gym now for 7 years. I put myself in that position at the gym, but I was always too afraid to go talk to girls at the gym. The universe did not just provide me with a girl who comes up to me, who's very fit, into yoga, sees me compared to all the other guys at the gym and just come up to me and say, hey, I think you're really cute. I would love to date you. Let's just get together. Never happened in the 7-8 years I've been going to the gym. The universe did not just provide me with this girl that just shows up. And even if she did, I would be like a fucking retard because I don't know how to have conversations when I was nervous. So I don't know. I think the universe rewards action. I'm improving myself every day doing this. I'm becoming more comfortable talking to people. It's what works for me. If you have, like I said, if you have a better solution, I'm sure guys watching this channel would love to hear it, because just the thought of going to approach 2 women a day terrifies most guys. And if they knew all you have to do is approach 200 women and you'll get in a long-term relationship, I bet you they would do it. But it's not that easy, at least for me. I haven't met girls that I would want to be in a long-term relationship with immediately. I'm on day 20. I've had dates with some girls. That doesn't mean I'm just gonna settle with them immediately. Like, oh yeah, we had a couple dates. I know I don't know much about you, but let me just commit to you instead of working on myself and seeing who else is out there. That's the power of abundance. You go out, you talk to people, you start dating around a little bit, and then you find one that you really like. And then you start to think about a long-term relationship. But saying all that, we are on day 21. Challenge is going very well so far. I've got some girls that I've seen here or there. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not trying to commit to these girls immediately after a few dates, because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know. Maybe they end up being crazy. Like, I don't. It's all part of the journey, part of the experience. I hope this is inspiring for some of you guys out there that are in their 40s, maybe in your late 30s, 50s, that this stuff is possible. Like, what works for me is I'm having to go out and talk to a lot of people. I still am probably a retard, and when I get into interactions with good-looking women, I get flustered. I forget what I'm saying. It's hard to express myself. And the way to get around that is to talk to more people, get comfortable doing that, practice the skill set. Also, a lot of the people that I meet already have boyfriends, or they're not interested in me. Like, that's not a big deal. They have their own preference. They have their own attractiveness. That's just the way it is. But if I'm not doing this stuff, these girls that, you see, the 10s, the girls that you jerk off to, they're not just going to come walk up to you. They're not just going to say, hey, the universe brought me here. I know you're very awkward when I talk to you and you can't lead a date and you're not very masculine, but the universe said that you were looking for some hot girl. Here. You didn't have to do any approaches. You didn't have to do any work. Yeah, we just showed up. Here you go. It's not going to happen for me. I know it. I'm just going to keep doing the challenges. So I'll stop mumbling about that and go back down to Queen Street. This is where the best spots are to approach. I am nervous. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm nervous. I don't want to do this. No, I do want to do this. This is exciting. I'm going to do it. But we will keep updating you on this. We will get 10 done today and then do it again tomorrow. We're only a third of the way done with the challenge. Things are going well. I've had 3 girls that have come back to the house, had experiences. I got other girls that I'm messaging to come out on dates. One girl I've seen 3 times now. So starting to build relationships, starting to get stuff rolling. This isn't an overnight, you do 20 approaches and you have your dating life settled. Spend 20 days, take some time, but I like where things are going. I'm going to keep doing it. Let me know in the comments what you guys are struggling with, what I can help you with, and we'll go from there. Peace. All right, we've been out here for maybe 10 minutes, 20% of the way done, got 2 approaches in. First girl, kind of stunned. She was looking at clothes in the windows in the mirror, window shopping. Said she looked nice. She kind of just said thanks and walked off. No big deal. First one's the worst one. Second girl, I had to go into the store. I walked past her. She went down to the chemist warehouse. Very receptive. Liked the compliment. She said thank you for the compliment and thank you for approaching her. She's already got a boyfriend, so I was able to just tease her, but I left her better off than I found her. She was very happy to have some guy come up and say she looks very nice and put himself out there. So there's nothing bad that's about doing this. I feel good now. I feel more energized. I was able to give her a good compliment. She does look very nice. Girls want to be told they look nice as long as it's not in a creepy, trying to get something kind of way. So off to a good start. We're going to go do 8 more. I'll update you later. Peace. All right, we are on approach 4 is done. We're 40% of the way there. Looking good. Just stopped a girl from Barcelona trying to be in Australia to speak Spanish. She said I could be her friend. I don't think men and women can be friends. I think if you're a man and you're pretending to be a woman's friend, you're lying to her. I don't want to just go hang out with women that I'm not sleeping with or have any attraction to, but I got other things to do. But so she was looking for friends because I wasn't Australian. She said no. So she just walked away. You can listen to that on School. I'll post these openings on there. But that's good. Four down. We got 6 more to go. And then I will go home and get some other stuff done. I'll edit these videos. I will go to the sauna. I'll go to the gym. I got other stuff I could do, but feeling good. We'll update you in a bit. See ya. All right, we are now 60% of the way done. 6 approaches done. It's maybe, I don't remember, maybe 4 o'clock. So 4 more to do. Probably do that here in the next 20 minutes, depending on how things go. But overall, pretty good. I'm actually going to approach this girl who just looked at me while I did this. Number 5, the girl just said she was busy and walked off. Girl number 6 said thank you, very positive, polite. Said thank you, but had to catch her bus, so she left. But yeah, gonna do number 7 right now with this cute girl. See what happens. All right, open that girl. Said she was cute and that she had a good emo style. Good conversation. I did kind of struggle a little bit, feeling like I was leading the interaction. That's something I'm continuing to work on. Nerves are still there. That's why I'm exposing myself to this. She was very receptive. She said thanks for the compliments. She said she was gay though, so there's nothing you can do with that. Yeah, good stuff. We got 3 more to go now. Getting pumped to go to the sauna, I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't really care about a date or anything today, but it's just about getting the 10 in, getting the practice, getting the reps, exposing myself, getting more comfortable talking to cute, gorgeous women. It doesn't get easier. I don't know how you guys handle this stuff. I was very shy growing up in high school. I always thought hot girls would never like me, so I was always shy around them. And then when I was getting out of a marriage, I was overweight and still not that attractive, so still didn't think hot girls like me. So I've taken this with me a long time. So a lot of this reason I'm doing this stuff is to get comfortable talking to cute women, showing who I am, not being needy and needing their approval and validation. So feeling good so far. Doing the last 3, edit this video. I'll post it tonight. We'll see you later. Peace. All right, approach 8 is done. We talked to the one girl for 7 who is gay, just was getting a hot chocolate. Girl walked by. I had to go run into Zara to say she looked cute. 21-year-old French girl. She's on her way to Melbourne this week. Conversation seemed pretty fun and flirty. She agreed to exchange numbers, but I couldn't figure out her WhatsApp. So I had her scan my thing and send me a message, which I don't like to do. Probably won't hear anything from her, maybe. But yeah, just getting more comfortable. She's very cute. We'll just keep going. 2 more to go. Finish this hot chocolate. I don't know what the rest of the day is going to look like. I guess I go to the gym. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. So I'll go to the gym, sauna, see what happens. 2 more. See you, baby. All right, just got done with approach 9. I went back. When I was in the coffee shop to get my hot chocolate, there was a cute girl who was standing next to me. And I was hesitant to open her because I thought maybe I had already tried. But I came back out here and I turned around. I just told her, hey, I saw you. I was very shy. I had to come back. And she loved it. She's from Chile. She's in Australia for a couple of months. She's just on her way to the gym now. But overall, it was a super solid interaction. I hung out with her maybe 10, 15 minutes. So basically an instant date while she drank her coffee before the gym. But I was just very honest with her. And I just said, hey, I was very shy. I had to come back and just tell you I thought you were cute. She liked it. So I got her Instagram or her WhatsApp. I mean, I'll send her a message. We'll see if I can get her out. But it was just good to go back and just be honest that I was just shy and I wanted to come say hi. Very receptive. Good stuff. We'll get the final one done now. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll do more. I guess I should probably go to the gym and sauna. But I want to get better at this. And it would be nice to actually get on a date tonight. Like, I don't know. We'll see. 1 more to go for sure. I will at least get 10. We'll go from there. Peace. All right, we went back for another hot chocolate since the one I had before was lukewarm after I did the approach. Just did number 10. Girl was standing outside Starbucks. Said she looked nice. She was not receptive at all. She did not want to talk to me, which is fine. She was just standing there waiting for her friend. But yeah, I'm going to stop at 10, go home, edit this video, hit the gym, hit the sauna, definitely get to bed early tonight because it's only 5 p.m. I'll edit this now. Don't really have much else to add to it. Do the daily blog tonight too right away. So maybe I can get to bed by 10 or 11. That'd be awesome. And then we will do this tomorrow. So we'll see you later. Peace. Guys, I am ending the night. It is 9 p.m. Just got done editing most of this video. Ended up doing 2 more approaches throughout the day. One on my way home after I said I was done at 10. Girl, pretty receptive. She was married with kids, but she was very glad to have the compliment. She was very receptive, very nice. Talked to her for a good 5 minutes. Then as I was going for a run with George, stopped a cute girl. She was walking in front of me. She kind of was hovering around. It kind of seemed like she wanted to be open. So I opened her. Very receptive. She was on her way to a date at Felons, which is a bar down here. So it was always fun to kind of interrupt a girl as she's going to a date. I didn't ask for her number. Could have closed stronger. I was more focused on going for the run and a little bit out of sorts, I guess. But I like that I'm becoming the guy that now I see a girl and I just approach in kind of scenarios where I'm just going about my daily life. There's a lot more girls I saw while I was running that I could have stopped as well. So that's what I'm going to work on. But exposing myself to doing this so often is what is leading me to doing this in just my daily routine. Now I go for a run, I see a girl. I'm walking home after I did 10 and I'm opening a girl. Just trying to see what happens. There was one girl that I saw while we were walking with George, wearing a hat, blonde hair, wearing like a yoga outfit, walking her dog, super hot. I had those doubts that she was too hot for me, so I didn't open her. That's the next evolution. I'm going to continue to do this. These are the kind of girls that I want in my life. This is why I'm doing this. I'm getting comfortable, not avoiding it, not having these thoughts of she's too hot. I need to just go in and see what happens. Like, I can give her a good experience. I'm a good person. I know how to behave. I'm a good guy. I travel. I do a bunch of shit. Like, I'd be a good experience. I'd be a good, what am I trying to say? I would be a good influence in her life. Her life would be better having me in it. So I need to get over this shit, start approaching them. That's the whole point of this journey. It's 9 p.m. now. I got the video basically edited. I'm going to add this to it. Going to go hit the sauna. And then I will journal. And then I'm going to go to bed early tonight. I got a date set up for tomorrow with the girl I saw Sunday. You can follow along with all this in my daily blog if you're interested on how the dates are going, kind of what I'm doing throughout the evening. It's a little bit more in depth and more detail. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'll post stories there while I'm doing the approaches, which I might stop doing as much because I'm adding it more to these videos, but we'll see. Hope you guys are doing well. Follow along. Hopefully it's inspiring you guys to get out, get the dating life that you want. These girls aren't just going to come up and, they're not just going to come up to you and ask you to date. Also, if you want a hot girl that's very attractive, so does everybody else. So you have to be able to communicate effectively, show them that you are a good guy, that you are normal. That's why I'm doing this. I do struggle talking to people sometimes, so I got to expose myself to it. That's it for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Hey there, I know it's hard to feel like I don't care at all where you are and how you feel with these lights off.